Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Apple Alert Show podcast, the place to get all the news surrounding Apple. Today, the iPhone 4S came out, and as you guys knew, the lines at stores and the traffic online was crazy. I could barely get online to pre-order my iPhone, and I bet you anything, when I looked at the store pictures, it was just crazy. So the iPhone 4S, what should you expect from it? Well, you're gonna be able to get Siri, you're gonna get an 8-megapixel camera, you're gonna get the same beautiful Retina display, and just so much more. And don't forget iOS 5, which also came out 2 days ago. And the iOS 5 is available on the iPod Touch 3rd and 4th generation, the iPhone 4S, 4 and 3GS, not the 3G, but the lowest is the 3GS and the iPad 1 and 2, as well as the Apple TV 2, not the first one. As well as today, Sony confirmed that their 8-megapixel camera is indeed in the iPhone. And as well as some early testings of people reviewing Siri, have learned that Siri has some interesting questions strange questions that you ask it, and also it sometimes has trouble understanding a heavy accent. So if you have a heavy accent, you might want to go to an Apple store and see if Siri works for you. And not only that, including with the iPhone 4S, AT&T and Sprint have broken their record for selling a smartphone in one day. And it's just incredible. The numbers were just crazy. Unfortunately, we have not gotten anything from Verizon to show if they have broken, but they probably have, they just haven't announced that. Not only that, as you remember, the infamous antenna gate, or as you guys may call it, the death grip, is finally gone on the iPhone 4S, on all the carriers. And that is really good news for a lot of people, because you had to have a case for the iPhone 4 not to lose signal, so now you don't have to have a case. Moving on to other news, there seems to be a new MacBook Pro in Apple's inventory, which could lead to a new refresh of MacBook Pros later this month. Now, there's been some rumor and speculation about it before, but this is the first proof that we can show that this could actually happen. And not only that, Tim Cook is awarding all the Apple employees that have worked so hard in these products. They're taking extra time off during Thanksgiving to be with their families with pay, which is pretty incredible and pretty generous from Apple. And not only that, in other news, Apple is working to get iCloud, well, at least to get movies on the iCloud. As you know, you could have your music, apps, and your TV shows in iCloud. But unfortunately, movies are not yet in iCloud, and that is something that Apple is trying to work out with the big producers. After that, as you know, in iOS 5, one of the major features is the iPad and iPhone 4S screen mirroring. And what this enables you to do with an iOS 5 enabled iPhone 4S or iPad 2 Wi-Fi connection and an Apple TV with iOS 5, you'll be able to stream whatever's on your screen to the Apple TV. It's just amazing, because developers can create specific apps that can accommodate this feature, such as Real Racing 2 HD or Real Racing 2. And what this enables is, what it does is when it connects to your Apple TV during the mirroring, your device becomes the steering wheel and the map, and the TV becomes the road. So it's basically like your iPad, you still turn it, or your iPhone 4S, you still turn it to like navigate the car, but I mean the view of your windshield is actually on the TV or whatever your Apple TV is connected to, which is pretty amazing. And not only you can do it with the iPad 2, you can do it with the iPhone 4S, but remember, this has to be on iOS 5. Apple stock is at an all-time high again. As you know, they've broken their all-time high record several times in the past 2 months, and they've finally broken it again. Today it went up about 3%, and it was just incredible. In other news, the NHL and the Wall Street Journal Live is now on the Apple TV second generation with the iOS 5 update. So now this allows you not only to watch NBA games, but now NHL games, and also watch the Wall Street Journal Live. There's some new apps that Apple released with their iOS 5 suite. That is Airport Utilities, Trailers, Cards, and Find My Friends. Now I'm going to go over these one by one. Airport Utility is basically even going farther from PC free. What it enables you to do is set up and configure your airport devices that you have to create a Wi-Fi network in your house. So it's a very simple interface. It's really unique. You can do everything that you can do on a Mac, and it's just really incredible. It takes a step forward getting rid of your Mac or PC. Then there's Trailers, a new app from Apple, which allows you to watch trailers of movies, buy tickets, see reviews, ratings, all that, and it's incredible. The interface is great. It works over Wi-Fi, 3G, or if you have a hotspot, which is 4G enabled, that's connected to your iPad or iPhone, then I guess you have 4G speeds. Cards. It's a new app that's made for the iPhone, but you could put it on an iPad, except the pixel density would be really bad. Anyway, Cards is an app that allows you to send cards or postcards or anything like that to anybody in the world. It could be email. You could even send a real mail that could come to them in the mail. Now you're saying, like, how in the world does this work? Well, it's going to be $2.99 to anybody in the United States for mailing, not email. And internationally, it'll be $4.99, which actually, it's a pretty decent price since you're going to be able to do this on your iPhone. So let's say goodbye to the times where you have to go to the post office to drop off your postcards. But anyway, that is a really neat app that Apple has released. And also Find My Friends. That is a new app that leads up to their Find My iPhone and Find My iPad apps. And what this allows you to do is it allows you to find your friends. Now, obviously, you might say, like, this is an invasion of privacy. But actually, it's not really, because you have the choice. Your friends have the choice to show your location. They don't even have to download the app from the App Store. But what it also has is a temporary thing. So if, let's say you're at the beach and you guys all want to find yourselves, you can put on a temporary location, and let's say you set it till 8 p.m. So at 8 p.m., everybody's location goes off, so nobody can locate each other after they've left the beach. And also some quick updates on what I am doing, some of my projects. I just launched a new project called Android Alert. And what Android Alert is, it's basically the Apple Alert Show. I couldn't call it Android Alert Show because the username was taken, unfortunately. No, I'm sorry. There were too many letters. And so I just called it Android Alert. And I've also made some interesting choices. I've decided to phase out the AppleAlert.net. It's still going to be a live website. I'm trying to redirect you to my Twitter feed. I'm going to use Twitter for my main feed. I might go to Facebook. I might try to go to Facebook, but it's pretty complicated to post on both Twitter and Facebook. So I may just stick with Twitter. And also, so again, I'm converting from Twitter, and I'll still have my YouTube, the Apple Alert Show channel. And just to let you guys know, pretty interesting, I'm not doing this on my iMac anymore. I'm actually using the iMovie on the iPad, which is really cool. I'm gonna start to do all my presentations, all my podcasts, all my even shows, and I'm hinting that there's gonna be a new show coming very, very soon. I'm talking like 3 days, 4 days. Anyway, hope you guys have a great weekend. See you guys next time on the Apple Alert Show. Well, the Apple Alert Show podcast. Bye.